gosh, I love making new characters, but I don't need any new characters, so I think I'm just gonna go look at them.
Like, imagine you build a house, you've got your forest, your empire, your architecture, your whole vibe. You're doing great. You're the Amani Empire, you're thriving, you're moisturized, you're unbothered, you're in Zul'Aman. Life is good. And then the elves show up. I am so happy they can be shaman. I can't even tell you because I really... Okay, this is gonna get me on a tangent real quick. Nah, not just any elves. Oh, no. These elves used to be trolls. Why on earth? Why on earth can't humans be druid or shaman? Thing called the Well of Eternity, and it was basically magical cosmic bathwater. And some trolls, the dark trolls, they lived near it for a really long time. And instead of just getting a mild sunburn like a normal person, they turned into night elves. That's not an imaginative thing. That's mysticism and like spirituality and real life stuff. So like, why can't they be a druid or a shaman? Night elves.
I personally would fight to say that my human paladin would personally choose to come back undead and then still be a paladin and probably go over here to the Alliance. But anyway,
they got taller, they got purple, their eyes started glowing, they discovered arcane magic and immediately made it everyone else's problem.
I just realized, so the only time I've really played shaman has been on Horde side.
So naturally this leads to thousands of years of war.
Back in my day, Alliance couldn't be shaman. So I guess naturally, anytime that I had people to play with on Horde side, I would play shaman because I didn't get to do that on the Alliance originally.
Now while all of this is happening, trolls versus elves, magic explosions were literally breaking apart. There's another group in the forest. The Haranir. Just like Horde, they didn't have paladins at one point. And the Haranir are basically the neighbors who have been watching the entire situation from their porch for 10,000 years. So here we are today with this beautiful I don't know how to say that. Haranir? Haranir? I'll work on that. Antlers, nature magic, very old, very tied to land, we were here before y'all started fighting. How do I even put it into words? I gotta leave the word part up to somebody else so they could talk to you about this, and where are they? So people could talk to you about the trolls and the night elves, and then you could kind of see how we got to where we are. And they are the Azeroth equivalent of the person who lives in a cabin and says, I don't want to be involved, but if you bring arcane nonsense into my forest, we are going to have a problem.
I'm not a very good storyteller for that. So, they are ancient, they're tied to a loon, and old nature magic. They remember when the forest covered everything. They remember the troll empires. They remember when the night elves were still trolls!
God, she's really cute. I'm not even kidding you. I like that a lot. Oh my gosh. Why does she remind me of Lady Gaga? Like, if Lady Gaga had a Zandalari troll, she's a badass chick. Look at that. So by the time midnight happens and all these powers are coming back to Kel'Thuzad, the boy, the light, the blood elves, the Amani, all this ancient magic waking up again, the Haranir are basically like, oh, no, not again. Every time you people start glowing, the continent breaks. My ears were about that big at one point. Now they're just floppy, and I don't have any earrings to put in, but I really freaking like that. Like, I'm having a hard time clicking away from this one now, too, because there's just something about that is not like any other character I've ever played in World of Warcraft.
So, if Midnight is taking us back to Kel'Thuzad, and the Amani are there, and the Blood Elves are there, and the ancient magic is waking up...
I cannot tell you. I did not log in today thinking I was going to be leveling a new character because I don't need any new characters. They are older than the elf kingdoms, the human kingdoms, possibly as old as the troll empires, deeply connected to the land on a loon. And they remember what happened last time people started messing with big cosmic magic. They're not just deer people. They're more like ancient forest witnesses. The characters I have had for a very, very long time, all of them. They've been with me for over half of my life, and that's like a stuffed teddy bear to me. And the embodiment of we have seen this before, we know how this goes, and it never goes well. I mean, it all holds a memory, it really does. And so when I sit down to make a new character, which I have not done in quite some time, which is probably why this is such a big deal, the characters that I've created, my long story here, I have walked with them through this world for
many moons, and now's the day that I'm about to sit down and make a new character. So that's huge.
Let's begin.
I know it doesn't seem like it, but we're nerds around here, okay? So I just gotta have my moment.
The trolls built an empire, the elves used to be trolls, and they got magic powers and built a bigger empire. Everybody fought for 10,000 years, the world exploded once, and now we're going back to the same forest.
Man, these designers had a good time. I feel like they really took some... I don't know what to... I don't have the words. Does that not give a presence or what? Like, I feel like a strong, independent woman! Oh my word! That's freaking cute!
These guys are still there. Like, I swear if y'all start another apocalypse in my forest, I'm calling Bloom.
Not gonna lie, this one kind of gave me goosebumps. I'm feeling goosebumps. I'm in Sunnyside, Florida, and I'm feeling cold goosebumps. It's just giving me the chills. That reminds me of Florida Gators. It'd be a nice Gator one. Gator fans. It kind of looks like a sheep. She's cute.
That's it. That's the story.
The end.